Hi everyone, back again for another reaction video, and this one is for a film, Indian film called Awe. I don't know much about this film at all. I've gotten this recommended by I think a few people, and yeah, it's got my curiosity. There's certain things about the film. I'm finding it quite intriguing, so that's why I wanted to check it out. And it's on Netflix. So and even the genre is getting my attention. So it's a thriller / psychological thriller. They could have just said psychological thriller. But yeah, so it's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know how many reviews that is with though, but that's a good sign, I guess. But anyway, the synopsis is a woman suffering from multiple personality disorder experiences a lot of problems as she ends up playing the role of various characters which are nothing but the reflections of her life. So it's kind of like a twisted story, psychological stuff. So yeah, this is right up my alley. I'm just hoping that the filmmaking reflects that. I love it when films kind of show it through the editing or through the cinematography, really make the most of it, to make the film great in that sense. There's a really great film by Charlie Kaufman. I don't know if you have heard of it. I might do a video on it, even though I have seen it. It's called I'm Thinking of Ending Things. Oh my God, is that a good film? I might even just do a review on it at some point. But it's a really good film. There's a great analysis by YMS, a YouTube channel called YMS, which is stands for Your Movie Sucks. He actually does a really good review on that film. So yeah, I'd highly recommend you check that out. Don't watch that video, of course, if you haven't seen it. See the movie first, then listen to that video if you're like confused. It's a really good video for that. But yeah, really solid film. So I hope I'm not putting too many expectations on this film, thinking it's going to be like that. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to keep my head pretty clear. But anyway, let's get into it and see what it's like. I hope it's good. I remember the person that did recommend it sounded like I'd very much like this film. So let's see if they're right.
Don't do it.
It's got a very warm color palette off the bat, that's for sure.
Do it.
It looks nice though.
Don't do it.
And if it's the answer you don't want, you get another flower. Ooh, we got a cool opening, what do you call it? Opening credits with the animation or colors and stuff. I love cool stuff like this. The entire universe is hidden in me. That's kind of a cool line to say for being a person with multiple personality disorder. It would somewhat feel like that. Yeah, true. Because no one understands you when you're like that. It is kind of sad for people with that or any really psychological problem. It's not really your fault. You just kind of have it, and you just got to kind of deal with it. And it's really tough.
Time.
Oh, so much for that.
Chala clever.
Huh.
ధైర్యం కూడా ఎక్కువే. Very polite.
Wow. This guy's really matching what she's saying here.
Nana.
మీ అమ్మ మావయ్యల కోసం అమ్మా నేను వాళ్ళలా కాదు బ్రాడ్ మైండెడ్.
Like I said, the look of this film, I'm not sure what to think of it. It's very bright. It's just very overlit. Just everything is just washed out. So I don't know if it's going to take a shift later on in the film. It's going to be more darker looking as time goes on. I'm not sure, but I think it'd be quite distracting if a lot of the film looks like this. Oh, it's a lady. What a surprise. Do they know that? They're like, wait a minute. That was not what they expected, huh? Oh gosh, this color shifting.
అంటే పాటలు వింటూ వంట చేయడం అలవాటు.
పాస్వర్డ్ లేదు.
పాస్వర్డ్ ఉందని చూపిస్తుంది మేడం.
పాస్వర్డ్ లేదు.
That's clever. No password. I'll give it. The movie's got a bit of humor that I'm kind of liking. Oh man, come on. People can't withstand that, can they? Oh, that's why. He doesn't even know what the hell he's doing. Man, he's doing it on the fly. I wonder how he's going to go. He's either going to be really good at it or he's going to just completely butcher it.
Show me. Huh? Show me. 15 minutes.
Dang, he is on the test. Oh no. Oh, shh. Now you're done. Huh?
Irresponsible God.
You're the irresponsible one, you fool.
నీకే పని చేత కాదు చెప్పింది చేస్తావా అంటే ఒళ్ళు కూడా కదపలేనంత
Hey, for real, he's talking to him.
నా తోకతో కొట్టి చెప్పేస్తా
Wait, what? You're holding it wrong. That goldfish knows more than him.
చాలు చాలు నీ జీవితం నాకంటే వర్స్ట్గా ఉందని అర్థమైంది. యాక్చువల్లీ చామిన్ వంటం అంత కష్టమేం కాదు.
Oh shit, here we go.
చాలు నెక్స్ట్.
I'll say he's good at doing it. It's pretty good, I think.
ఆర్డర్ నా జాబ్ వచ్చినట్టేనా మేడం?
అప్పుడే కాదు.
Not yet. So many hurdles to jump over.
ఇలాంటివన్నీ మా ఇంట వంటలేవు.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
నువ్వు ఆ ట్యాంక్ నాకటం ఆపి నాకు కూడా తింటానికి ఏమైనా పెట్టు.
But he's only knows 2 recipes, and if he doesn't know shit about, I mean, he looks like he can cook. Like, he's slicing that stuff up pretty well. I mean, I don't know if that's hard to do, but I don't think I could just go out in the kitchen and do that right now. So, that's being said, I'm a terrible cook. So, baked beans, toast, that's not the same. I could do the same, and eggs. That's about it for me. Definitely need to learn some, that's for sure. How's the fish know the language, Telugu? I guess he hears people talking it a lot, but still.
నాకు విషయం అర్థం కావట్లేదు.
Doing all this split screen action.
ఈ విషయం చిత్ర ఆంటీకి తెలిసిందంటే నీ ఉద్యోగం గోవింద.
Oh god, he used the...
నా ఇప్పటికిప్పుడు చేప కావాలంటే ఎక్కడ దొరుకుతుంది చెప్పు.
Oh no. That's messed up, man. He's been helping you this whole time.
Huh?
Oh. You're kidding. Is this movie kind of like Ship of Thesis? Like it's got different characters and it kind of goes off, branch off to each one, and maybe they connect at some point? Is that kind of the idea? Because now it's gone to this character. Unless he's literally experiencing life through all these characters all the time. That'd be weird. This ain't just some normal multiple personality disorder. But that's a gun, isn't it? Shui, yes it is. Yeah, what the heck is she doing? Shooting her reflection? Okay. Alright. These are kind of cool transitions with the drawing and it goes into the actual scene. Is this another yep, this is another multiple personality she has. Person she sees the life of. That actor looks kind of familiar. Ooh, that's a nice shot. Okay, that's a good shot. That shot was beautiful. Nice and symmetrical. Good wide shot.
వచ్చిన వాళ్ళందరికీ డోర్లు తెరవాలి. అమ్మ నాన్న లేరని చారజిస్తే
Whoa, what a house. I remember that particular looking character in the opening credits as well. He was like walking along and I think there was like all cogs and stuff. So those characters we saw in that opening scene, we'll see all those characters, I'm guessing, right? Whoa, she looks nice. I'm liking the hair. That's some majestical looking hair. Damn. Come on, man. Don't be a creeper. Just go talk to her. Easier said than done, now, I guess, right? Oh, I wonder if she spelt that wrong. Is he doing Morse with the... Oh, look at him doing these pickup lines with damn Morse. Ain't that a way to start a conversation with a woman?
నేను చిన్నప్పుడే అమ్మ నాన్నల దగ్గర నుండి తప్పిపోయాను. అప్పటి నుంచి ఒంటరిగా పెరిగాను. నేను త్వరలోనే వాళ్ళని కలవబోతున్నాను.
అవునా? ఎలా?
Ah, I see. Hence why... so he's doing something with time, right? Like a time machine? Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, it suits with the red she's wearing. Oh. Maybe a no. Dang. Yo. Roman numerals for like the thing on the wheels? Is this a chick that knows time travel?
మనం కూర్చొని మాట్లాడుకుందాం.
Man, this movie's strange, I gotta say. I just don't know where the hell it's going. First they're talking fish, and now time travel, and now this chick, and then the whole Morse code conversation.
ఫిక్స్ చేస్తా.
నాకు తెలియని విషయం ఏమైనా చెప్పండి.
నువ్వే నేను.
What?
నేను వెనక్కొచ్చింది నిన్ను పని చేయకుండా ఆపడానికి.
ఓకే.
Oh gosh, here comes that weird paradox. There's a weird paradox in I wish I actually did a reaction to this series. I watched it. What's it called? Oh, I've forgotten now. It's a German show. It's like a German time travel type of show. Dark. I think it's called Dark. Yeah. Man, what a show. I haven't watched it all, but I've watched a pretty big portion of it. And man, there's like a weird paradox in it where if you go back in time and invent something, then who invented it in the first place? Oi, she did something. Or he did something. I don't know. What is that?
నాన్న
Yeah, what the heck is this? Now it's going back to this character. Okay. I was saying now, visually speaking, the movie is looking better. The movie slowly, I'm starting to actually get grabbed by the way this film looks. At first, there was one particular bit with that chick that was waiting for a date. I was like, ooh, I'm not sure how this looks, but the color and lighting is actually getting better in parts. And there's some good compositions and parts with production design as well, particularly that whole character we just saw before. That was a cool looking building, and the way the clocks looked with the big clock on the wall or whatever, the glass clock, that was cool. So there was some cool stuff with that, that's for sure. Death. Now we got another person we're seeing. Oh wow. It's going to be quite a movie to keep up with just what's going on. Whoa, look at this scene. It's so blue, it looks cool.
Right.
180, ma'am.
Here.
Oh, she's got blue hair too. Oh, it's not a way to spend your money, girl.
ఎలా చేసావు?
Whoa.
Magic.
Yeah. Nicely done.
Wow.
What the heck? Ah.
ఎందుకు అలా చేశారు?
Dang. Is he a magician?
Order one blueberry mojito. How much?
167 rupees.
No magic trick for you, sir.
I am Yogi the greatest.
దేంట్లో?
Bazinga.
Whoa. Ah. Robbed her.
అరిచావంటే మిగిలిన పళ్ళు కూడా మాయం చేసేస్తా.
Jeez, what the hell?
మరి ఎవరు?
నాకు ఈ మ్యాజిక్ బాక్స్ ఇచ్చిన అంకుల్.
ఎక్కడుంటాడు?
Oh, here we go. We're doing some prestige action here. magician against magician. What? Oh, I love this. You're judging by the size of the hat? He's probably the magician. Ha!
You order, sir. Sorry, sir. Wrong table.
Where is your boss? Call him now.
She's the boss?
He looks like a bloody beggar. Send him out.
అతను డబ్బులు పెట్టి కొనుక్కొని తింటున్నాడు. మీకు ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటే మీరు వెళ్ళొచ్చు.
Huh. Definitely got some entitlement, this ego here. More sauce. More? Oh,
Silly girl.
no kidding.
ఇప్పుడైనా అర్థమైందా నేనే గ్రేటెస్ట్ magician అని.
You're a psycho along with it too.
ఆటలాడుతున్నామేంట్రా బయటికి రా.
Yo.
ఓ కార్డ్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకో. టడా.
Man, this is a weird ass movie.
గ్రేటెస్ట్ అంట. ఐ యోగి యామ్ ద గ్రేటెస్ట్ ఆల్వేస్.
ఇంకొక ట్రిక్.
గో టు హెల్.
ఇది ఎలా చేశానో చెప్పు, నువ్వే గ్రేటెస్ట్ అని ఒప్పుకుంటా.
Yep, filled with his ego. That'll work. This actor's cool though. I like this guy. He's playing this character well. It's like intimidating show off. What? Okay. He's trapped in there. Is that what just happened? Now he's got to get someone else to go in there and it's just it carries on like that? Okay. Who we got here? She looks kind of familiar. The color change is quite different in this scene too. It's a very almost kind of monochromatic. It's like a sepia color. That's more what I should have said, like a sepia tone. Oh, it's slightly different now. A fidget spinner. Dang, took a chunk out of the tree. Is that a string or a rope or something? Man, this is a weird movie. I'm liking it though. I just don't know where it's going. What is that? Don't trust it, it's probably cursed.
మళ్ళీ మనకు దొరకదు. Don't screw it.
Okay, roger that.
2 కాఫీ ఆర్డర్ ఇస్తాడు, ఒక్కటే తాగుతాడు.
Well, the hairstyle looks pretty badass. We had a really majestic hairstyle, now we've got a badass hairstyle.
కానీ నాకు మాత్రం మా ఇల్లు అదే మా స్టడీ రూమ్.
Oh, wait a minute, wasn't that the girl from before with the magician stuff? It is. Okay, this is weirdly interconnected. Oh, that's that other setting. This is like inside our mind or something, isn't it? What the heck? This is weird, man. This reminds me of some weird like David Lynch type of shit.
ఆవిడకివ్వు.
What? Ooh. Okay. This shot. Man, you this beats me. Is this like her mind meant to be a symbol of?
Chicken majestic and 1 mutton pie.
Okay, ma'am.
Non-veg. తాగితే ఏం తింటామో ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది?
Oh gosh. Everything's falling apart in her head. Wow, the way she snatched that water. Oh, yo. Surprised she didn't grab the bottle off him. Give me that. Is it awkward? I notice a lot of people do that. Like when the person comes and pours water or gives food, everyone kind of just dulls the conversation down, like doesn't talk usually. Is it awkward for the people? I've never been a server like that, or whatever you call it. Is it awkward to actually walk over and fill people's water and everything just goes silent? Like I'd prefer, honestly, if the conversation just kept going. Like I just wasn't there. Don't mind me. I'm just filling your water. Don't have to stop your conversation for me. Like, oh, that's really interesting. I imagine it would be more awkward if they just go silent. They're gonna just like waiting for you to get it done, so you bugger off. But that's really interesting. Anyway, let's move on. Huh? This was crazy.
అంటే పెళ్ళికి ఓకే అంటున్నారా? నేను అలా అనలేదు.
She just stated the fact how it is. Damn.
నేను ఫిషే కానీ నువ్వు సెల్ఫిష్ రా.
You're so selfish.
ఓ అరుపులు గొంతెండిపోతుందిరా.
Oh
ఎవడన్నా వచ్చి
god.
నీళ్ళు పోయండ్రా.
Someone else now?
వెనకాల ఉన్నాడు చూడు.
A tree? Maybe that's why people keep leaving this kitchen, is because there's freaking things talking to them.
Table number 7. Maybe.
I noticed that these two characters both wear a lot of black as well. Like she's got like the black overall type of thing, or apron or whatever, and then her hair and the nails. And the guy that she's talking to has black hair. Yeah, it's a very different setting than the other settings. I actually like what they're doing with the color here. It's very distinguishes them.
గుర్తుందా ఈ వాచ్ నీ ఫస్ట్ గిఫ్ట్ అని?
Yo, jump scare and coffee machine. Can she still see her? Oh, that's messed up. Oh, what the hell? Eyeballs. Drugs, you're going off your nutter. Oh, did she just do it again? Ooh, I'm liking that blurring effect there. That's cool. Whew. Yeah, no, I think those drugs are making it worse, lady.
నాకు ప్రామిస్ చేసావు ఎవరిని హార్ట్ చేయొద్దు మనకి డబ్బు మాత్రమే కావాలి.
ప్రామిస్.
Huh. Yeah, that sounds like a promise, alright.
ఈ ట్రిక్ కొత్తది కానీ గొప్పదైతే కాదు.
He still doesn't want to let down. Oh, man. Man. Just stop trying to do that, man. Ha! Oh man, that's good.
Damn you.
Man, this is some room. Yo, what a clock that is, and mirror. That's actually kind of cool. It's a clock and a mirror. Yo, it just spit it in his face.
But I guess it won't matter now.
Yeah, so she's just ending it, huh? Dang, I was just mentioning that whole movie. I'm thinking of ending things at the beginning, and yeah, seems like this character might do that too.
నీకేమైనా పిచ్చా?
శివ ఆ జనరేటర్ ఆన్ చేయి.
అరే అడుగుతుంటే చెప్పవే చెప్పు.
శివ
Oh, the lady switched off the power. Yeah, it's like other parts of her mind are fighting herself or something. Really weird way of showing this. It's cool though. Now she eats her food when the power's gone out.
Krish, please don't do it.
Huh.
ఎనీథింగ్ ఎల్స్?
100 గ్రాములు మెదడు ఉంటే తీసుకురండి మా అమ్మాయికి.
I'm gonna give that movie, I think, a point for that too. It's the humor parts, especially earlier on, but even still in parts.
Oh my god.
Oh dang, he's going for it.
అయితే అది ఉప్పు కాదు రోయ్,
మరి
ఎలకల మందు.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, God. What have you done, boss?
చచ్చిపోతున్నాం. ఈ మధ్య సన్నబడడానికి కొత్తగా వెజిటేరియన్ డైట్ అని మొదలుపెట్టారు. మమ్మల్ని మాత్రం తినే గేదెలు ఏనుగులు ఏమైనా సన్నగా ఉన్నారా? తింగరదవా.
Ha 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 ha. That's a fair point. There are some animals that like look big and they like eat vegetables and shit.
పీల్చుకొని గాలి ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తుందో తెలుసా? నేను పిచ్చెక్తేనే వస్తుంది. ఆఫ్టర్ ఆల్ అంటే ఆఫ్టర్ ఆల్.
Huh.
అమ్మా.
Give some respect to the tree. Huh. No reception, of course. Oh, God. I love he did a double look. That was a perfect double look.
Don't you dare.
You know, you're talking to a sprinkler, right? Or a shower head, whatever you... Oh, but... Oh, my God. This movie, man. Oh, that's when the power goes out for him? Oh, goodness. Oh, now he's in a clown suit.
చాలా టైం వేస్ట్ చేసావు నాది, యు సిలీ జోకర్.
Ha! Now you're the Joker. Oh, yo. Granted, like, that guy is saying he's the greatest. That's a big weight on your shoulders. Like, to have to give a crap about that, and you have to put on this, like... It's like, it gave him a huge ego, but then it's like you're always afraid of losing that. You're in fear of losing that constantly. So it puts you in this emotional turmoil, trying to keep up this, I'm the best, da-da-da, you know?
We humans only think of it as a sin. ఇది కూడా దేవుడి సృష్టిలో ఒక భాగమే. దేవుడి సృష్టిని
It's one way of looking at it, yeah.
ఇలాంటి మాయ మాటలు చెప్పానా? నా కూతుర్ని ఇలా తయారు చేసావు?
But here's the thing, they don't think they're brainwashed.
పదమ్మా డాక్టర్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్దాం.
లేదు అంకుల్, తనకి ఇప్పుడు బాగానే ఉంది.
ఆ విషయం చెప్పడానికి నువ్వెవరు? నేను నా కూతురుతో మాట్లాడుతున్నా.
Who are you to say what you're saying?
పైగా సైకియాట్రిస్ట్, బ్రెయిన్ డాక్టర్.
నువ్వు నోరమై.
Ah.
ఏమిటి? నువ్వు మా రాధమ్మే కాదు. నిన్నెంత బాగా చూసుకున్నావు, ఆఖరికి మమ్మల్ని ఇలా బాధపడతావా?
అంకుల్, మీకు రాధా గురించి
And that's what parents do too. If like it's not something that serves them, that serves their ideal for their child, they're kind of like, okay, you're not our child now. It's like, just because I made some different decisions, you're going to just completely throw me out?
బాగా వినిపించాలని స్టెథోస్కోప్ వంకతో తాకరాని చోట తాకుతూ నన్ను చాలా బాగా
Wow. So she's had quite negative experiences with men.
సొంత మావయ్య.
Oh, God.
12 days పెట్టాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది.
Oh, dang. That's really unfortunate. Now they don't know what the hell to think. Now they're in a bind.
చచ్చిపోదాం అనుకున్నాను, తనే ఆపింది.
Oh.
డిప్రెషన్లో ఉండి స్లీపింగ్ పిల్స్ కోసం ఎవరైనా వస్తే ప్రిస్క్రిప్షన్ కోసం నా దగ్గరికి పంపమని మా ఫార్మసీ వాళ్ళకి చెప్పా. అలా
Wow.
suicide
Now they have a very different look at her, don't they? They realize actually how caring that person is in her own way. See, like, she may not be perfect, that lady that she's with, but she certainly has some very good qualities, right? Very good principles to live by. They didn't see that before. All they saw was this lady that's taken away her daughter, right? This is a really good scene. I gotta say, I came back on this. I remember at first when I was first watching this particular short, I wasn't sure about like how like the color and the lighting look too overlit, too overbright. It actually looks slightly better now. I think it's not so bad. But not only that, this story is actually pretty damn solid.
లో జరిగిన ఇలాంటి ఇన్సిడెంట్స్ వల్ల ఫ్యూచర్లో చాలా సైకలాజికల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వస్తాయి.
Of course. It literally shapes who they are.
మాట్లాడితే ఇలాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్స్ ఎవరికి రావు.
Oh. Now they feel guilty.
కలిసి జీవిస్తున్నారు. మరి పిల్లలు?
You can adopt kids or not have kids. You don't have to have kids.
సీను,
Oh.
మా పేపర్ బాయ్. అబ్దుల్ కలాం అంత గొప్పవాడు అవుతాడు. దత్తు తీసుకుంటున్నాం.
కానీ ఈ సొసైటీ ఎప్పటికీ దీన్ని యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయదు.
That's fine. They don't have to. Why does society have to accept you? Now, I know you could say you'd be quite lonely, but look, if you're so afraid of that you become paralyzed and you can't live the life that you want, well then what the hell's the point? You're literally just being Stockholm syndrome by society.
అతనే ఉంటుంది. నేను
Oh,
పాతకాలం
man.
మనిషిని. మీ రిలేషన్షిప్ని ఎప్పటికీ యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయలేను.
Oh, that's unfortunate to hear. That's your choice, though, at the end of the day. And you love him, and you accept that that's his choice.
అయితే నేను వాళ్ళని
Interesting.
కాపాడుకోవడానికి ఏం చేయలేనా?
ఒక ఆప్షన్ ఉంది.
I'm liking this movie quite a lot. I'm liking how these stories are playing out separately, but also how they're somewhat interconnecting in a way. The fish was a lot bigger than what I thought. Oh, poor guy. He's gonna hit the table next to it. Do it now. Oh. What the hell was that? Oh, the crocodile? No way. Or was it just a drugs playing tricks on her? I'm loving that it's dark too. This whole time. Huh. Oh, yo, someone's messing with the Rubik's Cube now. Oh, the music. It's done. Ghost did it for her. Oh, I can't say I've ever seen that before. A ghost solve a Rubik's Cube. Dang. You got nowhere to go too, lady.
టైం చూసి ఆ ఇంటిని కూల్చేశారు. అదే
Oh,
టైంలో
she was in
ఇంట్లోనే
it.
ఉన్న వైదేహి
Oh,
కజల్ లేక
gosh. Oh, and then the neck. What did I tell you? Somewhat cursed. Put it back. I was gonna choke her. Ooh, God. Yo. He's out. Learnt his lesson, I guess. Now he's like, this guy's a damn beggar. Oh, yeah, there she is. What's she got to say? Told you.
ఎవరైనా
Oh, trying to fuck with God, man.
వెళ్తున్నందుకు ఆనందంగా ఉందిరా.
He's letting him out.
మీకు పరిచయం చేయలేదు కదా మా పాప మోక్ష.
హలో మోక్ష.
Oh, that's her daughter. I see.
ఓకే.
He's gonna snatch it now, is he? Or try to. Ooh. Oh. Oh, whoa. Hostage, huh?
Don't move. Go back. Go back.
He's gonna use his magic for good.
పాప ఇప్పటికే చాలా ట్రామటైజ్ అవుతుంది. లెట్ హర్ గో.
నాకే చెప్తున్నా.
చిన్న పాపరా ఏదో ఒకటి చేయరా.
I mean, she is right, but
ఏడ్పించకు.
హే పాకెట్ లేముంది.
ఏం లేదు, నథింగ్, జస్ట్
ha. Oh, well, that worked out. Oh, dang. Oh, collateral damage. Someone's gonna get shot. Oh. Oh, who got shot? Who got shot? Someone's gotten shot. Oh.
రే ఏదో ఒకటి చెయ్యి.
Yo. He's done.
అమ్మాయిని హాస్పిటల్ తీసుకెళ్ళండి ఎవరో ఒకళ్ళు.
Did the fish just say someone take her to the hospital? I don't think anybody can hear you, fish. I guess he can, so he can repeat it back. But still. Yo, what? Oh, now she's got it. Yo, this bloody passing off with this gun.
జరగదు. జరగనివ్వను. ఇక్కడున్న వాళ్ళందరినీ చంపాల్సి వచ్చినా సరే.
Really gonna kill everyone just so your parents live? Come on. Yeah, this movie's taking some wild turns, I'll say. Haha. Far out. Oh, who's coming out of this basement? That lady? Oh, damn. Everyone will want to leave now. Ugh. Yo, what a struggle this would be. Jesus. Okay, what's happening now? Are you doing an exorcism on this person? Oh. And the piece is going to be when she's dead, right? Oh, did she do it actually? Oh god, I think she did.
Teenage I was molested.
So, this was basically all different stages of her life. Is this what's going on right now?
నా మైండ్ ముక్కలైపోయింది. నాలో ఉన్న ఒక్కో
It
ఎమోషన్
was fragmented.
పర్సనాలిటీగా మారిపోయింది. నాని అమ్మ చెప్పేది, దేవుడు నన్ను కాపాడడానికి ప్రయత్నిస్తే దెయ్యం నన్ను కమ్మేయడానికి ప్రయత్నించింది.
Yeah.
హోప్ ని కోల్పోయి డిప్రెషన్ లోకి వెళ్ళిపోయారు. డ్రగ్స్ కి అడిక్ట్ అయ్యి.
Yeah. That's where that character came in. Jeez. Well, I guess I was right. Everyone. I'm thinking of ending things. Very similar ending. Damn, that's going to be tough for that guy too. That sees that. All the same person. Damn, what an ending. Wow. Yeah, I like this. This was good. I think it makes sense. I mean, it's in her mind, so stuff I guess doesn't have to make sense in a way. Because your mind can twist a lot of things, and because one thing I don't particularly get is why, if anyone left that room, would her parents not come back? I don't get that whole logic thing when he was like trying to stop them getting out. I don't get why that was the case. I guess I missed something. Feel free to explain that to me in the comments if you've watched this and you understood that. But aside from that, yeah, it was good. It was good. I kind of wish they didn't completely just spell it out at the end. I wish they kind of left it a little bit more open to interpretation, you know what I mean? And not made it so just clear cut. Because it's like, right at the end there's no open for interpretation. I love films where like, and I feel like this movie is rich for it. Like especially I'm thinking of ending things. Like that movie, at the end, you can be quite lost. Or even another movie like Enemy. You know, those films is like, or a lot of David Lynch films, like, you gotta kind of dig a little bit, and you gotta do a little bit of research. Now, some people may not like that, and that's fair enough. So maybe for some people, they like this. That's fair enough. But I feel like for me, this movie is perfect for something to do like that. I'm not saying it has to be confusing for the sake of being confusing. Another good example is Mother. That was a really good film I liked as well, and it was kind of, it got you thinking a little bit, you know. If done right, I think those movies can be really interesting. Of course, as I said, you can make it so cryptic to a point where it's absurd. But I kind of wish they were a little bit more, held back a little bit more on the information, especially right at the end there. They kind of just dumped it all out at the end there, which was a little bit unfortunate. But aside from that, I did like this movie quite a lot. It did grow on me at times, and I did kind of like where it went and what happened in parts. So I did like the individual stories quite a bit and how they kind of went, and I did like how they all connected at the end there. So that's cool. So overall, I think this was a pretty damn good movie, and I think I would recommend it to people. It is quite interesting. So I'm curious to see how this is going to rank, or just my rating of it. I'm curious to see what it's going to be. So yeah, I'm going to go do my list for this film now. So that's it for this video, but stay tuned for my review. I'll have that out soon, unless you're watching the full length version of this video, in which case just hang on just a second and I'll be right back. Okay, so time for the review of Awe. This movie is pretty damn good. I actually did like it quite a bit. In the long run, once I did my list, I did realize there's quite a few things to appreciate about this film. Nothing amazing or mind-blowing, but it did have some really cool aspects to it that it kind of grew on me as it went on. So anyway, let's get straight into it. So first and foremost, there's a few things on a filmmaking standpoint I quite like about this film. So firstly, I like the cinematography quite a bit. I think the cinematography is really nice at times, and I didn't notice it at first. Like at first, it kind of, particularly one setting, was so bright and just too much color. Not too much color, but just extremely bright and just too much. But thank goodness that was redeemed with other settings throughout the film and just all that, and it was extremely better as time went on. And so yeah, I thought cinematography was pretty damn solid overall, except for just a part in the beginning. But honestly, I can forget that honestly now. But yeah, it had a rocky start, but really good as time went on. So yeah, I really liked the cinematography overall. And just the choice of sometimes with the camera, how it moved at times, and then just the way the shots sometimes were composed, it was relatively well done. So yeah, point to that. Number 2 is the color palette. I really like what they did here with that is each character somewhat had a different look to it, and I really did like that. So that was a great choice overall. So props to that as well. So great color palette. Number 3 is production design. There's some really cool looking sets in the film, particularly the time travel character, or the character that wants to do that. That was probably the coolest set out of all of them. But aside from that, it was just, yeah, overall, and I liked how they were all interconnected in this one building by the looks of it. So that was really cool. So solid production design, I thought. Unless there's a really cool special effect going on there and they're actually not even near each other, but I'm pretty sure it's just one big set, which is really cool how they executed that. So I like that. Number 4 is the acting. I quite like the acting. The acting is, yeah, relatively solid. I think, yeah, I didn't have any particular issues. Maybe some of them could seem somewhat exaggerated, like the magician guy that has this big ego, but I think it worked quite well, honestly. I think that was quite well done in the long run. So, yeah. Next thing, number 5 is not story, but stories, plural, because there's quite a few just different stories going on in this film, but it's all from one character, which I really liked how they kind of did that. So that was very effective, I thought. So yeah, I think there was some good stories throughout the film and ones that were quite memorable. So that's for sure. I'll probably say the most memorable for me was the magician one, and then also the one that's got the girlfriend. That one was also good as well. So those 2 plots I think were the best for me. Next thing, number 6 is the humor. I quite like the humor in the film in parts. It was yeah, it kind of lightened it up a bit because it's quite dark in places, this film as well. But the humor just lightened it up a little bit, and yeah, parts were quite funny, I thought, overall. So yeah, I like that they had aspects of that as well. Number 7, thought-provoking. Yes, so this movie, the way it works, I kind of wish it didn't give away too much right at the very end, but it does kind of get you thinking of like, what's going on, what's this supposed to mean, and all that. So I like just how the movie got me intrigued and wanted me to, and I kept wondering what was going to happen, like throughout the film. It was kind of unpredictable in places, so it kind of got me thinking. So I quite liked how that was all done. Number 8, last but not least, is the concept. So yeah, just the overall concept. I just like the idea of what they did here. So yeah, I'm going to give a point to that as well. So yeah, 8 things. So that's pretty damn good. That's pretty great, honestly. So 8 out of 10. So it doesn't go to an insanely good degree, this film, but it is definitely quite memorable. And I think at some point I imagine at some point I could show someone this film, like a friend of mine or something. Yeah, because I think it is quite interesting just how it kind of all comes together. The only issue I somewhat have with this film is particularly the ending. I kind of wish, I did say this before, but at the end of my reaction, is I kind of wish that they didn't give away so much, like just completely spell it out to us at the very end. I kind of wish that it was just, I don't know how it could have been done, but just done in a way where it just wasn't just all, the beans weren't just completely spilled out right at the end. if it was just somewhat a bit more not so obvious, like it just kind of like hinted to that and then it kind of ends. I don't know, it was kind of just too obvious or too spelled out at the end. That's the word. So that was my major issue with this film. Aside from that, I think it works quite well. So yeah, props to the people that made this film. I imagine it wouldn't have gotten approved, probably from a few studios. I wouldn't be surprised because it is quite an out there idea. But Netflix picked it up and there you go. They seem to see potential in this perhaps. So that's really cool that this got released on there, and yeah, it's going to be probably on there, I guess, for the rest of its time. So it's really cool that Netflix does that. I feel like certain people, creative people, can go to that medium now and get films at least released, or even made for starters. So that's cool that Netflix, I guess, has that way of doing things, I guess you could say. But anyway, really liked it. Thank you for the recommendation. I remember I was only, I think, 2 people recommending me this, but it got my attention. The second time I think someone recommended it, I had a look at it, and I was like, yo, this sounds interesting. And yeah, it certainly was that. It's just unfortunate, as I said, that it would have been nicer if it was a little bit more, not so spelled out, if it was a little bit just open to interpretation a little bit more. Maybe just with different writers, that could have been the case. I'm not sure, but that would have been pretty awesome. I'm guessing literally the way this film was made was from that concept of someone with multiple personality disorder, and they just literally built from there. And unfortunately, from that, I guess it was just, they kind of spelled out a bit too much. And it would have been nicer, as I said, it was a little bit more not so obvious. Anyway, I'm kind of talking in circles now, so might as well stop it now. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I hope you enjoyed my reaction if you've watched that as well. If you did, consider hitting the subscribe button and liking the video. I'd very much appreciate that. And yeah, that's it. Catch you folks in the next one. Bye-bye.